Alright guys, we're back at the movie theater, and make sure you check out the review on F1 with Brad Pitt. But now we're coming to see, welcome to Jurassic Park. So we're coming to see the new Jurassic Park, and I'm actually excited, man. I've always been a fan of dinosaurs. Jurassic Park make it seem like dinosaurs are real, and so it should be cool. So with that being said, this video is gonna be epic. And now your mama knows. Oh man.
And now your mama knows.
Alright guys, check it out. It's getting a little dark. This Regal looks really cool in the nighttime. And let's do it. Look at that. Sold out. The people came out to see Jurassic Park. Look at that line. Let's go. Go check out the aisle, guys. They got t-shirts. They got a bunch of stuff, actually. This is actually pretty cool. They got the little Funko Pops, got the candy. You got my boy Optimus. Pretty much is like a sippy cup. You got the Mission Impossible. Check this out. The Megan 2.0. This is cool right there. Check it out, guys. If you want to get your drink on, they got you covered. All right, it's going down, guys, and check out the ceiling. I don't know why, but I always show it because it looks cool. All right, guys, check it out. This is what we're getting. We got some jalapenos and nachos and Doritos nachos. We got the popcorn, we got the Pepsi, and we got the pizza. Oh yeah, pepperoni. And it's 4DX. Alright guys, first things first, let's get into this 4DX. And the 4DX in this movie, I thought it was pretty good. It was on point for everything. They had the smells, they had lights for explosion, they had the seats moving, the seats slowly dipping when it was something like something flying. They had they just had it all. Like, it was a good 4DX experience. I won't say it was like the best 4DX experience, but I feel like it was spot on. Now the movie has a lot of slow time with some dialogue, so there was big gaps in between 4DX. So but for the movie itself, I think it did a great job at the 4DX. Like, all the different things it could do, it did a good variations. Never did the tickler. There wasn't any bubbles. A little bit of wind. Not much water, and that's strange because he did have some big water scenes. But I thought it was good. So I'm gonna give it, and mainly it wasn't like the top of the top 4DX experiences, but for the movie they did pretty much whenever it should have interacted, it was pretty good. So I'm gonna give this 2 out of 3 kicks. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so let's get into the story. So the story was, I felt like it was kind of a dinosaur movie, right? Which Jurassic Park is a dinosaur movie. But it was kind of cool. It was like a little adventure where, you know, you've seen the trailer. They had to get in and get out, pretty much. Get 3 samples and leave. And then this just turned into this adventure of, you know, extraction. And I like that. It kind of reminded me of Avengers Endgame, where it was like the heist movie, right? They had to go to 3 different time zones and grab something and get out. So it gave me that feeling. It was a good way to track the movie, and like pacing of the movie was pretty good because it was, you had to do this and do that, and not just a regular movie where the story just unfolds. They had an actual goal and a mission, and then it was just to see how crazy it got from there. Casting was good, acting was good. Man, the dinosaurs looked great. Whether it was CGI or animatronics. So I'm definitely going to give the story, for a Jurassic Park story, I thought it was a good movie. It felt like a standalone Jurassic Park movie. Like, it didn't, like, and also it did help with the continuity of Jurassic Park and wrapping it all up in a nice little bow and let you understand how the world of Jurassic Park is now when they created dinosaurs and dinosaurs escaped and all that stuff. So with that being said, I'm going to give it 2 out of 3 kicks. Alright guys, so let's get into my expectations. I expected this movie to kind of be what it was, but I think I actually liked it a little more than what I thought it was going to be. My expectations was that, okay, it's another Jurassic Park movie, you know, it looks like you know, dinosaurs and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it exceeded my expectations because it was actually better than I thought because the story. I really liked the characters and actually the supporting characters. I won't really say, I'm sure you've seen the trailer, but the family, I'll say that. I love their little story and their little dynamics. Actually stole the show for me. So it's definitely going to get, you know, exceeded my expectations. But it didn't like, I wasn't like, oh my God, it's the best Jurassic Park movie ever. But this is definitely one of my favorite Jurassic Park movies out of them because it was just really good pacing, good the story. So let's give that 2 out of 3 kicks. All right, guys, entertainment. And was this movie entertaining? Yes, it was. It had everything you needed for a Jurassic Park movie. As far as the level of Jurassic Park, I really liked it a lot. The only thing I probably could say is maybe it didn't have that many different type of dinosaurs. It was some low parts where the pacing, you know, where there was a lot of dialogue, but they was pretty much doing character development. I thought it was good. It was a really good movie. It was very entertaining. I mean, I think parts of it just like really stole the show with the family and kind of like, you know, like you watch a movie with car chase scenes. Man, this had some really epic moments as far as like dinosaur chase scenes. So, and now I did have some stuff where I was like, why would they do that, right? Obviously, but it's a movie about dinosaurs, so. But it was a good movie. It was very entertaining. The entertainment factor, especially with 4DX, is definitely going to keep you on the edge of your seat. It's definitely going to make you have that moment like, oh my God, you know, and you kind of get a sense of who's going to die, who's not going to die until somebody dies, and you're like, oh snap. So it was good. It was a really good Jurassic Park, very entertaining, and for that I will give it also 2 out of 3 kicks. Alright guys, so this movie was pretty good. I feel like a lot of movies today, they're not great movies. I feel like I haven't seen a great movie in a very long time, but they're pretty good movies. Entertaining, good story, you know, beginning to end, you'll be into it, you'll laugh, you'll scream, you'll jump, you'll eat your popcorn, you'll be happy you had a nice night out at the movies, and then you'll leave and go home. So I think that's good enough, but I am waiting to see a movie that make me go from a 9 to a 10. I don't know if I'll ever see another movie that would make me do a 10, but I can't wait to see that 9 movie. But for Jurassic Park, the most recent iteration, I think it's called Jurassic Park Rebirth, right? Definitely gonna give this a 8 out of 10. It was a solid movie and it definitely deserves that 8 out of 10. But guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. And with that being said, and now your mama knows. Oh man.
I'll make you famous. Because I'm a cowboy! Oh man! And now your mama knows.